Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody's doing well. Yesterday was very intense, a lot of intense energies, and I was really annoyed. I was extremely annoyed, okay? And when I'm extremely annoyed, I feel like I don't go into detail the way that I should. Not even that the way that I should, because I do it for a reason, okay? And I swear a lot, because I know it makes these people mad, so that I just do it. Okay, so sorry about the profanity yesterday. It was at not an all-time high. I do that when I'm really annoyed, and I feel like I'm speaking to people who are undermining my intelligence. I do it to, like, trigger. I do it to piss off the karmics. Oh God, help me. All right. But that needed to come out, right? It just did. And I'll speak on it if it needs to come out. Somebody wants to like halt you from sharing what you know about spirituality. Okay, they're like, don't say that. Excuse me? What do you mean don't say that? Okay. Jeez Louise. I don't know what these people's issue is. Empress, damn. They don't want you to express yourself because it shows your true character. It shows that you are independent. It shows that you are emotionally independent. Okay, these people, I'm getting that these people are codependent, or the people that are listening. Yeah, the people who are listening to your work are seeing that it does work. Okay, so somebody is a product of their own practice. These past people are realizing that somebody is an empress. Okay, that somebody deserves respect. Okay, these messages on how to love yourself and be an independent. This is why they don't want you to speak. Because the people that they've been manipulating are learning these lessons. Okay, if you're grasping something, if you're grasping information from any sort of spiritualist, okay, don't take it back to who you're codependent on. Okay, they'll only gaslight you. Like if you listen to somebody who's empowered themselves, who knows how to love themselves, and you take this information back to whoever you're codependent off of, your mom, your dad, your ex-spouse, your friends, your hating friends, okay? Because these people will manipulate you and say that this is a manipulated message. Okay, these past people will do this. These past people that you're codependent off of, obviously they'll gaslight you. So if you are learning lessons, learn it for you. What they learn that's up to them. That's their responsibility. Okay? Don't allow these people to pour their bullshit back on this empress, because it's actually like they didn't have to come up and teach you that, how to love yourself. They didn't have to. Okay, and then somebody really needs to learn visualizations. Judgment. Yeah, these people want to like call judgment upon this empress for teaching you how to love yourself. Because they want you to stay codependent. All right? And that's why they're really pissed off that this person's loyal and devoted to sharing what they know on how to independently move forward in life. Okay? In a very healthy way. This person is not a codependent at all. And how do you think they got there? Not by running shit back to the people that they used to be codependent off of. Okay? They know that those people will gaslight them. They know that they have to like have a certain type of discretion when it comes to what they're learning and what's going on in their life. Because if they don't, these people will gather all that information and do fucking witchcraft on it, okay? Be smarter. Move smarter. Move smarter. Okay? And it's not be timid and move in fear now that you know all this information about these people around you. No, you weren't moving like that last week. Why the fuck are you moving like that now? Play smarter. Be smarter. Learn smarter. Have discretion to what you speak on, okay? If you're thinking something, don't say that very something. Okay? Breadcrumb the motherfuckers like they breadcrumb you. Do they speak to you about their finances? Do they speak to you about their plots on your finances? Do they speak about what they got going on behind the scenes? So speak about what you're thinking, what you're trying to do to move forward. Don't fucking speak on it. You're going to have to learn how to be that supporter for self. Okay? And it helps when you have a connection with the Most High, because when you have a connection with the Most High, every night you can speak to someone. Every night, day, anytime, you can speak to somebody and feel genuinely supported. Have you ever like had something happy happen in your life and you go and you're excited to tell somebody, and then you go and you tell one of these people and you instantly feel worse? You feel more deflated than you did when you were excited, when you were processing that information on your own. And then these people just go and kill it. Fucking killers. I can't even count how many times that's happened to me. So I know what happens to other people, especially other people from the past that see them in this energy. Of course, they want to knock them down a few pegs for no apparent fucking reason. Oh, snap. Judgment. 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 Yeah, because they're sad individuals. Sad that you cut them off. You're not communicating. Okay, so now they want to come attack whoever taught you some sort of spiritual lesson. This person has everybody blocked too. So it'll be blatantly, you're going to have to be blatantly obvious about this, okay? Whatever you want to manipulate, whatever you want this person to feel or engage in, you're going to have to fucking come be blatantly obvious, because they have everyone cut off too. Okay, time to expose yourself. I assume is what someone's trying to do, expose themselves. Because that's what that will do. Okay, so there's visualizations. Somebody needs to focus on visualizations. Somebody needs to focus on visualizations. Okay, so these people who are codependent off your energy, damn, that's what it is. They feel like they have you in this state of you being codependent off their energy. But honestly, ever since you've cut these people off, they're realizing that they are codependent on yours. Okay? Because of what? Finances. The reason that they want you to be codependent off of them is because they're codependent off of you financially. Lots of magic here. Lots of magic here. To have you continuously feed into their friendship, connection, sisterhood, brotherhood, fucking church in the back there, community. Right? Okay. Could be anything, honestly, but it's like something from the past that they know that you'll feed into for no apparent reason other than they spent some time with you in your life before. All right. Lots of magic on who you partner up with. Okay. They'll send somebody to partner up. Okay. That'll like keep tabs and bring information back to them. But first, they'll throw some voodoo on them so that you'll connect. Okay. These past people, they'll gather information and then they'll bring it to the person who does this voodoo. So if you say, I'm going to do this, I think I'm going to do this. Actually, no, I'm going to do this. Or they're like, so where are you at with this? Gather all that information and bring it back to this fucking voodoo priest, okay? That's exactly what they fucking do. Okay, it's not funny. Because this has fucking worked. This has fucking worked for a really long time. They've been so fucking satisfied with this. This could be someone's baby mama or their own mother. That's partnered up with these people. Okay, and then they throw magic on this same person that you have this connection with, this deep connection with, this connection with that you hold sacred, but this is what they know about you. Damn. So that's fucked up. That's for like a couple people too. That's for a couple people. It's in the family. You're not the only one though. Like honestly, there's lots of people's families that have abandoned them, okay? You aren't the only one, and that it's not to downplay what you're going through, but understand that there's hundreds of thousands of women and children that go missing over the years in Canada, in the United States, it's everywhere, and people don't find them. And it's a big part of it is because there's family involvement. A big part of it is because these family members make sure, okay, that they have the connections so that people don't find them. Okay, and then they get all upset when other people are found. All offended and upset and like, ugh, like overly. Because they know that they never tried to find them. It's just the truth. I know what that feels like. Like when I was watching some like shows, I'm like, damn, if I got murdered or went missing, I'd probably be falling under the category of never being found. Because of how big this is and how many people of my community and how many family members I have connected to this shit, I would fall under the category of never being found. Because they wouldn't want me to be found. And I cried about that before, and I've released that before. It's not a thought I'm willing to fucking drown in. But it is inner knowledge. Okay, it does make me smarter. It does make me more discreet. can do it on your own. After you get out of this heartbreaking pain that you're sitting in due to the people that want you to be codependent off of them so that they can continue to be codependent off of you and your finances, okay? Once you snap out of that, this magic won't work. And visualizations will help you. I keep coming back to visualizations. Visualizations will help you. These people are continuing to do magic for you to give finances to them, or for you to leak information to them so that they can travel back and put some voodoo on it, or so that you will love them. These people are like breadcrumbing you, like, whew, whew, bless me. These people are like doing some sort of actions. They'll communicate something so that you show them some type of love, satisfactory. Okay, so this is love bombing. These people will love bomb you. Okay, they'll get you in a sort of energy and then they'll be like, love you. That ain't love. Love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't manipulate like that. And love doesn't pay voodoo priests to do whatever the fuck they're doing. But you can say it back and not mean it, just like the way that they say it and don't mean it. If you want. Like, these people can still think that you are codependent off of them and you aren't. It's an illusion, just like the illusion that they put forth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just don't tell them your real plans. Don't tell them your real emotions, fuck. And always be honest to self. Because if you tell those same lies to yourself that you're telling these people that are trying to manipulate you, you'll get confused in the mind. Okay? So that's why it's very important to, like, know what you're fucking with, because when you choose to lie to yourself, like you're lying to these other people that are trying to manipulate you, which is totally okay. You won't really get karma for that at all because they're trying to manipulate you and have been for a while. Okay? So when you start to try to do like maneuvering skills, they call it maneuvering, right? When you try these tactics and these maneuvers, your spiritual team's like, woo, 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 woo. Even if that maneuvering doesn't work, okay? Because at least you're changing shit up to enable to maneuver around this now. You're not just sitting in it and falling victim to this shit, okay? You're actually trying some trial and error type of shit in order to get yourself out of it, okay? No karma. If they are this manipulative type. It's so awesome. Okay, so I forget what I was gonna say. What was it? Okay, make sure that you're still honest to self. Because if you start lying to yourself as well, if you choose to lie, you don't have to. You can just be very vague. You can be extremely vague, or you can choose to just not talk to them at all. And that's a good way to not get confused. Okay. But you have to be honest to yourself and your higher power. Because if you're not, and if you get any sort of confusion or paranoia in the midst of trying to figure your shit out, which is a good thing, you're amazing for even trying, right? Continue to try, continue to get up and try again. Anyways, if there's any sort of confusion that gets in there, if you're starting to lie to yourself, these people will play on that, okay? They'll call you paranoid schizophrenic. That's what they'll do, okay? Go look at someone's health records who had a spiritual awakening. I guarantee they said depression and paranoid schizophrenic. Yep. Fucking go look at mine. They probably said that about me. You know? And I'm not. I'm just an intellect and caught on to their shit. Ooh, someone mad. Someone's mad, very balanced individual. Okay, so these visualizations, I'm going to put the cards down because I keep tapping into other things. They're watching someone be an empress. And now they're feeling some sort of nostalgia. Okay, so this nostalgia comes from they're seeing someone as the empress now. Okay, I'm getting that this is coming from someone from someone's past that loved them at one point until it went sour. Okay, until it went sour, until it went south, and then they started partnering up with their people from the past instead of nourishing the relationship with this empress that they're feeling nostalgic about. Okay, they feel like this empress isn't the same. This empress isn't the same person that they were attacking in the past. Okay, and that's accurate, very accurate. Okay, they could be like, I didn't ever get the honor, or I didn't ever get the chance to meet this empress in their energy. Now what I've been watching them do, I've never got to meet this person because of the maturity difference. So now they're trying to have some sort of nostalgic moment. Okay, but that was that same person, that was that same heart, that was that same essence, that was that same soul that you chose not to nourish. Okay. This person nourished themselves, cut you off, and what you're seeing now, of course, it's not going to be the same as the person that you attacked, the person that you chose not to nourish. They nourished themselves, and you are watching the product of that. Could you imagine if you would have supported that person? Someone's like, that's not the same person I was attacking all those years ago. Or that's not that same person I was talking shit about all those years ago. It's just not. It's like they're a different person. Yeah, they are. Okay, they are. With all of the knowledge that they've accumulated, with all of the upgrades, right? DNA upgrades that they've experienced, it isn't. You're right. So why are you still talking that shit about that person? Why are you still attacking that person? That's a good question for self, right? If that person's not even the person of the past, okay? So now they're trying to have some sort of nostalgia. I don't know, random. Okay, we're going to talk about visualizations. Again, someone's trying to distract me off of that because they work. Somebody wants to manipulate the way that somebody loves themselves. Someone feels so satisfied grabbing information, your messages, and delivering it to be manipulated. Especially when it's like story time. When you're like, story time, let me tell you my experience about this. Dip, 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 do, dip, do. And then they're like, great, now I know that they got hit here, they broke a bone here, they had some sort of trauma here, this person broke their heart here, and they went down this path here. Gather all that information and take it back to whoever the fuck they're taking it back to. You know, especially when it's story time. Like, I would never be able to find the time to fucking do that in my day. I wouldn't be able to find any sort of that much malice, that much hatred, that much fucking loser energy to want to do that in my day. And then they're calling it for the greater good. For the greater good of our manipulation to get finances. Ew, for the greater good of keeping our business of voyeurism. You're releasing information. You're releasing information on how to be loyal and devoted to self. And this is what they don't want. So this is why they're continuing to attack you. Which is like the loser is shit. Honestly, when you break it down and you get down to the bottom of it, it's like, oh, that's why. So you guys aren't even important for real. If that's what you're doing, if that's what you're fighting for, and this is what I'm fighting for, I'm way more important for real. No wonder God's been saving me left, right, and center. Somebody's like giving messages, and then these people are like taking this. Information across seas. Okay, so this voodoo priest is across seas, or somebody's in an argument when they're on vacation. Something's like domestic violence. Or somebody's trying to expose someone for domestic violence because they're trying to, like, this is their last way of trying to sneak somebody. Somebody could be like, I really don't appreciate the way that you hit me. Okay. Somebody could be sending somebody a message or a phone call, and they're like, I really fucking don't appreciate the way that you hit me, and trying to expose someone for like sneaking someone. Okay. They're like keeping their distance. Someone's trying to call someone a woman beater, and they're not. Okay. Understand that there's actually people who have been a victim to domestic violence. Okay. And you're like, ugh, you're like the bitch who cried wolf, man. Just because you couldn't get away with sneaking that person, it's like a last ditch chance, or whatever the fuck they say, a last chance to sneak this person. Like, you should be ashamed of yourself, and you're not. So that just means that you're I'm not gonna say it. I swore enough yesterday. You have a lack mentality, an empty, low self-esteem, illness, death, lied, loss. Somebody feels trapped in their head because of the death of a child, grief and loss. Somebody lied about the death of a child. Ace of Swords. They poisoned this child. Somebody poisoned this child. Now they feel defeated because they're actively lying about this poisoning. The King of Swords. They're lying to an investigator about this loss. Damn, I'm not going to tap into this. Family. Fuck's sakes. So somebody's actively lying to an investigator about a poisoning within the family. That's obstruction of justice. Somebody sees eye to eye with the person who was poisoned. These people celebrated this. Oh, man. I'm not going to tap into that. There's an investigation, active investigation on this family. Well, that's good. This family's actively trying to cover shit up. But somebody's too wise. Heartache and pain to the person who's continuously. These people are devoted to causing someone heartache and pain. They want somebody to have a heart attack. And so they continue to do actions that they know stress this person out. That ain't gonna do shit, honestly. It's just not. It's just not. This person's gonna already know what you're doing and be like, you are a loser. You are a part of these people. And that's okay. That's up to you to learn that lesson. And I'm just gonna continue moving forward. Visualizations. If you're trying to get somebody unbinded off of you, okay, this is what you're gonna do. You're gonna like spin. You're gonna fucking spin yourself at a really high frequency. Faster than the fucking speed of light, you're gonna spin yourself, okay? And then you're going to like bring some scissors in your mind's eye, okay? I don't know why I said this because I see it as imaginative, okay? But you can literally like see it if you're really good at visualizations, okay? And you're gonna cut all those cords wherever you feel that they need to be cut, like, and you'll feel them in your chakra system. So say that there's people who are trying to attach to my third eye, my throat, my heart, my sacral, my root, okay? You'll feel like a certain tightening or where that cord needs to be cut, and you'll fucking cut that shit, okay? And you'll be spinning faster than the speed of light. Sometimes I bring a fucking blowtorch and I torch it. Sometimes I cut and torch, but I'm spinning faster than the speed of light, okay? And everything that I'm cutting off of me is floating up to be healed by the bright, 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 bright white light frequency of divine love, okay? So it's healed by God, okay? So that's what you're going to do on a daily basis, okay? If you have to do it 5 times a day, do it 5 times a day, okay? Have a good day, people. Visualizations.